With this price pop in gold especially, a little bit in silver, do you think this is going to hold, Tim?
The economy's slackened off, so now it's time to reduce rates. They don't know what they're doing. What they care about, fooling the people into thinking they're doing a great job with the economy.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's all about. But there is an end, because if all of a sudden we're no longer the world's reserve currency, what do you think is going to happen to the dollar?
Hey, Tim.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
We're doing just great.
You're looking dapper, though, today, I have to admit.
Well, I went to a grandparents' breakfast at my grandchildren's school. There are three of them that go to the same school.
Happy birthday. Should I start singing happy birthday on camera?
No, don't bother.
No, okay, I won't. Gold and silver took off in the last few days. Is this a good thing for you?
No, it's actually the timing's been very bad.
You said it was a disaster, if I'm not
A
mistaken.
disaster, that pretty much describes it. But let me just see how bad it is. It is really bad. Yeah,
Why?
That's going to hurt.
Why is it bad?
Well, because for the last 2 weeks, I've been between banks. And there was a period of at least 10 days where I couldn't order anything because they take the money out of my account with an ACH transfer. And I just got 2 through in the last 2 days. But it's a tremendous amount of money. And
It is a tremendous amount of money. And you need that money, right? You need it to...
I can't order things if I don't have that money. Now, I got a lot of checks from people, but because it's a new account, they're even putting those on hold. Any big money, it doesn't matter what the company is, they're all operating the same way. And I said, I said, one of those checks is from TD Bank. And the guy said, yeah, you're right. That we shouldn't have put that on hold because that's already been paid for. So it's, in Monaco, they treat you like a billionaire because they don't know you're not. And in the banks today in America, they treat you like you're a criminal because they don't know you're not. I should be,
Used to it
beside
by now?
myself, but as you know, I don't accept stress.
Man,
but
you handle it better than I would.
We have a lot of commitments. It's all these packages that have to go out. They're all paid for, and even if I don't have the material, I'll have to take the hit. But I just want to guarantee my customers, if the order is already here, you're getting what is ordered, whether I lose money on it or not.
Wow.
And it doesn't matter. I've lost money before. Losing money is part of the business. Most coin dealers refuse to lose a dime. And so if they have something they pay too much for, they put it back in the safe and wait for the price to go down or something. I think that's foolish. You need to stay in the current market.
Yeah, you don't do that.
And so, if I quoted somebody last week and they sent the check, they're getting whatever it is for that price.
All right, with this price pop in gold especially, a little bit in silver, what are people doing with their current stack? Are they selling some of it, or is selling going up now?
Selling is probably at an all-time high, but in dollar amount, because people are selling gold, are getting a lot more for it.
But volume?
Volume has actually been much higher as well.
Okay.
And this is over maybe a 2-month period.
Do you think this is going to hold, Tim?
It never does. It's always going to correct. And, I don't play that game, but every time I place a significant order for gold, be prepared for a drop. Because that seems to be the pattern. And there are no patterns in gold and silver today, but that one pattern that holds true is when I buy it, it's going down. In the fall, they were saying after the first of the year, we're going to start to ease off on the interest rates. And of course, that never happened. And then they were saying out loud, March. In the March meeting, we'll decide to maybe cut some rates. And that became May, okay? Now it's June.
Yeah. Big time
I
priced
wouldn't
in.
count on them cutting rates. It was, okay, well, we need to get a handle on inflation, so we'll raise interest rates till it equals inflation, and inflation will drop.
Right.
Well, that's nonsense. Okay.
Right.
So then, let's see, the economy is doing really, really well, so that's when we need to raise interest rates. Okay. And then it's, the economy's slackened off, so now it's time to reduce rates. They don't know what they're doing, and none of it has the effect they think it's going to have, except maybe that people are getting poorer. Mm-hmm. You raise rates, people get poorer. And if you have an adjustable rate mortgage, you're screwed. But that's, they don't care about that. What they care about, fooling the people into thinking they're doing a great job with the economy. Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about. And they're never doing a good job because they keep printing too much money. There's no end to the source of money, in their opinion. But there is an end, because if all of a sudden we're no longer the world's reserve currency, what do you think is going to happen to the dollar?
I heard somebody saying from the Democrat Party that we're not giving Biden the credit for all the good things in the economy. We're only focusing on the bad stuff. We need to understand that unemployment is way down.
And of course, if you take a nighttime job at the post office, that's a new job. Every part-time job is a new job. If you come across our southern border and you're getting paid, well, those are new jobs. I'm not sure what they are.
The CP isn't telling this true story.
No, and they know it's a lie, but they lie about the lie. So it's it compounds itself.
What would you like for your birthday?
World peace. World events are one aspect of strength in gold, and nothing's going to change that. I mean, we've sacrificed a lot of our goodwill around the world, and we're in a situation where every time we get involved in a conflict, it doesn't work out for us. So I'm pretty sure that Trump will strong arm his way out of situations. That's been his nature. But the problem with Joe Biden is he thinks he has to get involved in every situation, and he shouldn't.
So if you get your birthday gift of world peace, we won't need gold and silver.
It'll only be partial world peace. A big gift would be, let's say I were running for president and I got elected president. I would work to reform the Democratic Party. I've known a lot of good Democrats. All the Kennedy Democrats they're there only because they have been there their whole lives. But they can't be happy about the way that this country is being run.
Wait a minute. As president, you would reform the Democratic Party?
I would try to. I would work with Democrats until, it's... But this fascism nonsense, that's got to go. All the Marxism has to go. It's been proven a joke from the beginning to end. Anybody who hasn't read the Communist Manifesto should take a look at it. If you think that's a good way to go, you're living in the 1840s. It's a fairy tale, and it's resulted in the death of millions and millions of people. I mean, you can push people who are working hard to provide for their families just so far, and then when you show up and say, we're here from the government, we're here to straighten you out, that's going to be met with arms.
So, what can I buy here?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I've noticed these eagles.
That one looks like a 22 or something. Okay. These, I don't even know. Just sometimes when I'm really busy, I just put things on that shelf. There's no meaning to it. This surfer guy left some more stickers here.
Yeah, he did. Well, we'll see if he comes back from California to buy some more from you, man.
No, he's a good guy.
It's nice to have someone in California that gets it.
Is normal?
Is normal, yes, exactly.
more than normal. So all the weight on this tray is beginning to fall apart.
Ooh.
Yeah, we actually have had a lot of activity lately in gold bars. Got some Valcambis, some Argo Horaeus.
Johnson
It is.
Matthey.
I'm surprised somebody hasn't snatched that up. I mean,
I'm surprised,
if
too.
nobody buys it, I'll just put it in my stash. But it's 5
That
ounce.
goes in your stack if nobody buys it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's 5 ounces. Johnson Matthey. It's a good brand. It comes with the original certificate.
Yeah, that is very nice.
Interest has fallen off on the Morgan dollars because people want the low grade that are closer to spot in price, but now none of them are even close to spot. You take the actual silver content of a Morgan dollar for just about anything that's low grade, you're going to pay twice the silver content for a Morgan dollar because they're still considered collectible.
Okay.
I think the pricing is out of whack, but that's the truth about the pricing on Morgan dollars is they're going to be at least twice the silver content in even the lowest grades. So I do have, I finally organized all the gold coins, like the Maple Leafs. I have several dates of Maple Leafs, including 24s. They are less money than the American Eagles and the Buffaloes. From the Buffalo, they're probably $25 less. This is going to be a very busy week as long as they get my bank account straightened out.
Do you think you're going to see a lot of buyers with these elevated prices?
That will slow because a lot of people will say, "Oh, well, I'll wait till tomorrow morning to see if it drops." We have a lot of that.
Try to time it, right?
Bye.
Someone looking to sell?
Yeah, 14 ounces of gold. The best way to buy it, I have to buy it from the wholesaler.
14 ounces of gold coming in here
Yep,
to
probably.
sell. Wow, there it is. There it is. They're looking at the all-time record high and going, I'm out.
Yes. Yeah, we've actually seen a lot of that in the last month. Everybody's selling it and nobody's buying it. Then I'll probably have to retire because I'll have enough of a good stack.
You will.
A
You
stack
will.
that lasts forever.
I know. I know. I
And
think
every time I
that's-
buy gold, I get rid of some of those dollars, you see.
Is it your first
To
time
meet you
you're
again. Yes, it is my first time.
Thank you.
Seen Tim on the YouTube for at least 2 years. I feel like we're old friends, but he's never met me before. I'm interested in fractional silver, just in case it might be the first increment that I can barter with.
Okay.
But I don't want to be pigeonholed in that as well. I'd like to diversify beyond that.
Are you at all interested in dimes, quarters, half dollars?
I kind of
or-
thought dimes made a lot of sense.
You do? Yeah.
I'd also like to buy some gold as well, Tim.
That's good.
Okay?
We should have all of that, whatever
All right.
you're looking for.
Okay. I distrust the currency. I think we're $34 trillion in debt. They just keep the printing presses going.
What about the banks?
I don't trust the banks.
Did you have a hard time, like, getting cash to come here to buy?
Yes, it took 45 minutes to an hour to get a $9,000 cash withdrawal from my bank.
What did they put you through?
Let me see, one of my mother's maiden name, all kinds of information.
Seriously.
I'm serious.
Gets worse every
I
day.
should have brought my checkbook in because they wanted past transactions.
Okay, so this is in order of price. The Buffaloes are a little more than the American Eagles. American Eagles and Buffaloes are both more than the Maple Leaf. And something like a Krugerrand and a bar are roughly in the same area.
Okay.
So low to high.
Have you got that figured out yet? When I talked to you was, 9:30 this morning? And I was
Yeah.
about to go in the bank.
Yeah.
And I got here a little after, or a little before noon.
Noon, just right before, right?
Well, it was well worth the time.
Is it all set?
It's all set.
Tim, thank you so much. I had a great time.
Thanks
Thank
a lot.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.